This is a short record-keeping note on how exactly to add audio on a Mac into Clip Studio Paint if you're dealing with an iTunes download. There is also a note in this video on GIF file saving for animated works. If either of these are of use to you, yay, I'm happy to have been of help. Otherwise, I recommend running because I'm probably not very helpful.
To add audio, I have up here in this program a recording of the song Sent It Off by Bastille. This is currently in a MP3 format. What I have learned, I work on Mac, so this might be different for anyone working on Windows or any other program, but this is a Mac desktop. I bought this song on iTunes. I downloaded it from iTunes. It comes as an M4P, I think is the format name of it. You have to put that through a web converter. You cannot just, you can change file types to MP3 or .wav or .mov, the audio types, not .mov. You can change it to the MP3 just by clicking it and renaming it on your desktop. That does convert it. It doesn't convert it in a way that gets around the copyright limitations. So you can't pull it into any of your editing software like Premiere Pro or Clip Studio in this case. Like anything you're using that for other than putting it on another device to listen to. It might even prevent it that if your device doesn't support that original download function. And then you have to come into here and go at the top of your frame to the animation tab. You're going to go in there and you're going to tell it to add new animation layer and tell it to add audio, and then it will auto import your thing. You can also add audio by coming to import and importing the audio directly. And Clip Studio does take multiple versions of audio. It takes WAV files, MP3 files, and OOG files. You know it's worked when you get this sort of like a breakdown wave of the audio. And so this plays the music whenever you're checking. This is how you sort of line up your timing for your projects. One thing also when it comes to exporting as a GIF, if you do a gradient background like I have here, will make that background really chunky, just stripes of color and not the smoothness. So you're going to want to export this as a .mov or a movie file. And that gets you the result you see on the screen as it is now with all of its frames. And then you can go with a different program and create it to loop and tell it to loop. And yeah, that's just sort of like my little basic, this is what I know and have learned with the animation program of Clip Studio Paint.